Today, you may or may not need your mat, so if you don't have one, don't worry about it. But you will need a wall space, just enough blank space at the base of a wall that you can take your legs up the wall at the end of your practice. And if you're feeling a little tight today, I highly recommend that you grab either a pillow or a folded blanket to use as a prop. When you're ready, let's begin in a seated position on our mats. Traditional Sukhasana, easy seated pose. Just cross at your ankles and sit up tall. And we'll take a minute here to just mentally set down the baggage so that you can fully arrive to the present, here and now. So with your eyes gently closed, bring more awareness to your sense of hearing. Open your ears to every single sound. Whether it's the rustle of leaves, airflow within the building, even the gentle murmur of people talking hundreds of feet away. Listen, what do you hear? Shift your awareness to your sense of smell. Notice, what does it smell like right now where you are? Is it musty? Is it fresh? Do you smell the salt in the ocean or the dry, crisp air at the top of the mountains? Are there any scents that you can pick up? Now shift your awareness to your sense of taste. Observe sensation on your tongue. Every single taste and flavor that you can pick up. Then shift your awareness to your sense of touch. And notice how you feel skin level, what you feel. The ground beneath you, the clothes around you, jewelry or hair gently tickling your skin. Even the temperature of the air around you. Maintaining a focused awareness, gently open your eyes and observe everything that you see. Pattern, texture, light, dark. And use all 5 of your senses to ground you throughout this practice and from here on out. Gently lower your chin down towards your chest, observing any new sensation in the body. And slowly rock your head side to side. Finding any areas that could use a little extra breath, a little extra movement. Now draw your chin back to center and place your hands on your knees. For a seated cow pose, pull your heart forward and lift your chin up. Take a big breath in. Exhale for seated cat, round your chest, tuck your chin. Inhale to seated cow, pull your heart forward, lift your chin up. Exhale to seated cat, round your spine, tuck your chin. One more time. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Come back up to a neutral spine. Now prop your hands on fingers out in front of your shins. And inhale to lengthen your spine, find a flat back as much as possible. Exhale to hinge from your hips and slowly fold forward. for about 3 deep breaths, folding a little deeper with each exhale. And slowly rise. Take note of which shin is in front. Then unravel your legs, place your feet flat on the mat, plant your hands behind you for reverse tabletop. Lift your hips up in line with your knees and your shoulders. Engage your legs so your knees are pressing forward, weight presses down evenly through your feet. As your hips lift up, your shoulders and chest will begin to open. Breathe into the sensation you feel for 3, 2, 1. Gently take a seat, and this time, cross the opposite shin in front. So this might feel a little bit different from what you normally do. It might feel funny, but it's important that you allow yourself to be open to change. So from here, relax your inner thighs and place your hands out by your sides, fingertips barely touching the ground. Now reach your right arm up towards the ceiling as you lower your left palm down to the ground, lengthening out your whole right side body. Keep your right sits bone grounding down as you reach up through your right fingertips, even arcing over to the left just slightly. Inhale. Exhale, come back to center. And then switch sides. Left arm reaches up and overhead, but keep your left sits bone grounding the whole time. Lengthen through your whole left side. Inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Then inhale, reach your right arm up and over. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, left arm reaches over, big reach. Exhale, come back to center. Just one more time, right side. Exhale, back to center, then left side. Exhale, back to center. Rest your hands in your lap and just shrug your shoulders up to your ears, then down your back for a couple of shoulder rolls. Get the whole shoulder girdle involved as much as you can, taking nice big circles. Great. Now interlace your hands behind your lower back, then take both hands to your left side body, wrapping your right arm around behind you, and your left elbow will poke out from your side. Take a big inhale to sit up tall. Then exhale, lower your left ear down to your left shoulder, and you should feel quite an opening in your right trap. See if you can relax a little further. Three, 2, 1. Draw your chin back up to center. Take your hands to your right side body, right elbow poking out from your side. Big inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, lower your right ear to your right shoulder. Even moving your chin just slightly to find the right spot for you, the area that you can breathe into. Three, 2, 1. Draw your chin back up to center. Release your hands. Keep your legs as they are. Walk your hands out in front of you. Take an inhale, finding a long flat back. Then exhale, hinge from your hips and slowly fold forward for about 3 smooth, deep breaths. Each exhale, an opportunity to fold deeper. And slowly rise. Unravel your legs, plant your feet out in front of you, plant your hands behind you, reverse tabletop. Legs engaged so your knees are pressing forward. Hips are in line between your knees and your shoulders. Try lifting them a little higher. Breathe deep into your whole torso and feel everything engaged. And then gently take a seat, roll over your ankles, and make your way to downward facing dog. With your hands planted firmly into the mat, grip through your fingers and feel your arms get stronger. Reach your hips high and back in this down dog. Pedal out your legs or wag your hips side to side as you press your chest towards your thighs, creating even more length in your spine. Allow your neck to relax so your gaze just rests between your ankles. And we'll finish this practice up the wall. So find your wall space and bring your prop with you. Sit so one side of your body is flush against the wall. Then use your opposite arm to reach out and support you as you pivot onto your back, swinging your legs up the wall. That might take a little bit of practice, but don't worry. If there's a lot of space between your hips and the wall, you can use your elbows and your body to shimmy yourself closer. But you do not have to have your hamstrings touching the wall. Especially if they're a little bit tight today, it's okay to have a little bit of space. It also might be comfortable to take your prop and slide it underneath your lower back at this point. And we'll set up a figure 4. Bend your left knee just enough to place your left foot flat on the wall. Then press into your left foot to support your body as you place your right ankle above your left knee. Flex your right toes back, then lower your hips back down. This is figure 4 up the wall. And you might be feeling a lot of sensation here. That's okay. You can stay here. But if you want to go deeper, all you have to do is drag your left heel down closer towards you. That will make the posture more compact and more intense. Wherever you are, relax your arms down onto the ground and find a breath so deep in and out through your nose that you can feel this breath melting the tension out of your hips. Last breath here. Then take your time as you return your right leg back up the wall. Switching sides. Give a gentle bend to your right knee first, using your right leg to support you as you take your left ankle above your right knee. Left toes flexing back. Then lower your hips down and gently and slowly move into the depth of this pose that serves you most. That doesn't mean taking it as far as you can take it. That means go to the place where you can breathe. The place that feels intense, but good. For several deep breaths. One last big breath in. Big breath out. Then release your left leg, making your way back into legs up the wall for the last few minutes. If you haven't already, rest your arms on the ground overhead and let your elbows fall open. And with your gaze, soft, breath, smooth, settle in. Observe every sensation. This is the present. You have arrived. Everything leading up to this moment is now a part of the past and no longer exists. Everything beyond this moment, every anxiety, every expectation, is a part of the future and has yet to exist. All that truly exists is right here, right now. Soak it in as you come back to the sensations that ground you. Now you're welcome to stay for as long as you like, but if you are ready to come out now, gently draw your knees in towards your chest. Slowly roll over onto one side. Using your hands, press yourself up to seated. And with your body calm and grounded, bring your hands together at heart center and take one last moment to open your ears and hear. Open your nose and smell. Open your mouth and taste. Open your skin and feel. Then open your eyes and see. You have arrived. Namaste.